I'm not sure what happened with that first version of this show that I did, but I filmed 10 minutes for the Belmont preview and it got cut out, so I'm going to have to redo it here. But anyway, looking at the Belmont Stakes 2009, this is, like I said, one of the best race cards you're going to find anywhere. So let's start off here, and I'm going to start the whole show over again with the one horse Chocolate Candy. Again, this is a horse that looks to establish himself on dirt and maybe be a horse that's going to compete in some big stakes races down the road. But with California trainer, owner, and jockey, he's probably going to do most of his running out west. Horse that seemed to like the poly track very much, and one race on the dirt, it's hard to analyze. He ran fairly well, finishing fifth in the slop with his first effort on the dirt. So um, he's been in New York for a little while here, and showed a strong workout on May 11th at the track. So uh, for me, I mean, he's a player in this race for sure. That late closing style is not going to work for all these horses. You know, most of the time the Belmont's won from a horse somewhere on or near the front. So I'm going to pass on Chocolate Candy. But at 10-1, if you like the horse for any reason, he's definitely a good play at that price. We're going to go next to Dunkirk. Dunkirk, the two horse. This is a horse that has showed tremendous potential. I love his workout May 18th. Bullet, 1 out of 62 at the track. And Todd Pletcher has shown the affinity for hitting the board in the Belmont in the last few years. So I think that this horse is going to be a square price for the potential he has shown. The Derby, everyone wants to talk about his bad trip. Well, a lot of horses make bad trips and still overcome them. He didn't really overcome them and finish somewhere in the middle of the pack. But I'm willing to give him another chance. I like the horse, and his move in the Florida Derby is the type of winning move that occurs in the Belmont. I don't think he's going to be too far off the pace, and I think that's the right place to be in this race. So I think he has a strong chance at a square price, and he will be played by me. Mr. Hot Stuff is a horse that I really liked going into the Santa Anita Derby, and while he didn't win his maiden until I think his fifth or sixth start, he was running against top quality competition, and he's a gritty late closing horse, a full brother to Colonel John, who came to New York and won. He's firing bullets on the poly track. His lone start on dirt in the Kentucky Derby was not very impressive. However, I like this horse. I got a sentimental kind of liking for him, so I'm definitely going to play him. In fact, I might play him on top of a ticket because I think he's going to be in the 20-1 range. And with Windstar Farms, I don't know. I just think he's actually a good quality horse. He's not going to be one of my key plays, but I think he's worth a small investment based on what he's shown me in the Santa Derby, flying up the rail and then stretching out. Second try on dirt. See how he likes the fast track. He's worth a shot at the price, in my opinion. Summerbird's another horse that ran a big race before the Kentucky Derby and really didn't do too much in the race, but he's the son of the Belmont winner Birdstone, who upset Smarty Jones a few years back, and he's another late closer. You know, which one of the late closers is going to be flying down the lane, and which one of them is going to be so far back that they don't have a chance? It's hard to tell. He does get Kent DeSormo, who had a pathetic ride in the Belmont last year with the way he rode Big Brown. And he's looking for revenge, and he's having a very good year. He's won a lot of stakes this year. So Summerbird's a horse that I'll probably have somewhere underneath the top two. And his late kick, if he's actually able to utilize that late kick, he could be flying late at a tremendous price. So Love Gov is a horse I'm probably going to stay away from. I was expecting more in the Preakness, didn't really see it. Not really sure what's up with this horse. I mean, he does have Lucas, who's won the race 4 times, but I'm going to be going a different direction. He's off the ticket. Charitable Man is a wise guy horse. He's the winner of the Peter Pan in 147 flat. Wow, pretty fast. He has last year's winning jockey, and he's got 2 for 2 at Belmont. He's going to be front running style. He runs the right type of style to win the race. Just like the Terra went wire to wire last year, I'm sure Garcia's looking to do the same thing. This horse's only bad race was on the poly track, so there's a good chance he didn't like that. And he's the sire of a Belmont winner. So Charitable Man is going to be bet heavy. I'm not going to bet him. I'm going to try to beat this horse because I'm figuring he hasn't raced against the contenders that are. I think he's far below the top 2 in this race. But from a speed figure perspective, from a local perspective, trainer, jockey, he's definitely a playable horse. And under the right scenario, he goes coast to coast. But I'm going to try to beat him. I think he's going to be an underlay. Mind the Bird, got to play him. I mean, he can win this race for sure. He's in good shape. He just seems like, he's the sire of birds he's from the sire of a Belmont winner. Calvin Burrell's ultra confident, which, I don't really care for that kind of attitude, but at the same time, you're talking about a horse that has already shown the ability to run. And while the jockey is ultra confident, and I usually don't like that, he's in the zone right now. So he's winning everything, and he's going for a pretty unique personal Triple Crown. Number 8, Flying Private, is a horse that ran a big race in the Preakness. If you had the superfecta there, you were loving him at 25 to 1. He has potential. I mean, he looks pretty good, and I think that he has a chance to hit the board. And I love Julien Leperreau. He's one of the top jockeys we got in this country right now. Miner's Escape and Brave Victory, I kind of throw them into the same category. I think Miner's Escape is going to have something to say about the pace here, and he's coming off of 2 straight wins. Could be a horse with Nick Zito training both of these horses. Could be a horse that can really throw a kink in things for some of the front runners, or he can be off there on his own. And if they think that they're going to be able to catch him without a problem, it depends on what happens. We saw what happened with the Terra. He's going to be a big price. He'll probably be 20 or 25 to 1 or so. And then Brave Victory is a horse that's competitive against these type of quality runners, but really I think Brave Victory is a step below. So if anything, he's going to go on the bottom of the ticket. For me, I like Dunkirk and Mind the Bird, and I'll be playing those 2 together, and then I'll be playing those 2 on top of a try and some superfecta wagers. If they have supers in New York, it's not on my program, and I think that I remember they don't have supers there. But remember, we're going to go over the pick 4 and the pick 6 on the next shows, and that's the play to make on this day, because you have great payoffs, great fields, great horses, great races for big money, champions in every race, starting in race 6. So that's what we're going to be handicapping next. For me, it's Dunkirk and Mind the Bird, and good luck with the race, and please add your comments so we could try to help each other get to the bottom of this and make some money at the track.